it's Noreen here with another episode of What's for Dinner. Haven't really fixed your plate in a little while because we've been busy doing other things, so I thought tonight would be a good night to share with you what I'm going to be making for supper. It's a crazy day. Got home from work, did some errands. Molly had to go to a band thing. I got to pick her up late. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to put together chicken casserole. It's going to be like Thanksgiving casserole. You're going to have chicken and stuffing and creamy goodness in there and some veggies. And all you have to do is serve that on a plate with some cranberry sauce and you are good to go. You're going to have some leftovers, and this is going to be good for at least 2 meals for a family of 4, or some lunches, or however it is you break it up. So let's see what goes in this. This is one of the few times you will see me use prepackaged things, and this is a fantastic use of your food storage as a pantry meal. We're going to first of all start off with 2 boxes of instant stuffing mix, your choice of flavors. 2 cans of chunked chicken breast. Of course, you can substitute a pulled chicken, or you can substitute some pre-cooked chicken breast chunked up in there, or leftover chicken, whatever you have, or turkey is also excellent in here. I'm going to use 1 full 16-ounce bag of mixed vegetables. These are beans, corn, and carrots, and peas. Blech. Anyway, a can of mushrooms. This is a tall can of mushrooms. It's 13.25 ounces. And some sour cream, and 2 packages of McCormick Original Country Gravy. This is in place of, which you can also use, which I have used in the past, a can of cream of mushroom or cream of chicken soup, as well as a can of cream of celery soup. But tonight I'm going to try this. I'm going to go a different route because I don't really like condensed cream soups, and I do like this gravy mix. And, you know, sometimes we can't get away from using premixed things, but there's really not a lot of bad stuff in here, so make it your choice, and we're just going to go with it. I have, the bags look empty because I've already started preparing the gravy mix according to the package directions, which for 2 packages was to dissolve the powder into 4 cups of water. The only other thing that I am going to do with this, which will kind of make it a cream of chicken soup, is I'm going to take my Shirley J bouillon and I'm going to add a tablespoon to this gravy over here. If you like, and I could have gone into my food storage and gotten out my dehydrated celery and throw a handful of that in here, but I was lazy tonight and I'm in too much of a hurry, so I decided not to do that. So this gravy, it looks just about ready. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to taste it first of all, and I'm going to see if I like that or if it needs more chicken flavoring. So it's good, but I think I'm going to add another teaspoon and see how I like that. And just stir it on in there. This Shirley J bouillon is really good. If you haven't had an opportunity to try it, I highly suggest it. Shirley J has some really great products. Some of them I've tried, and I've been making my way through their entire catalog. Some of the things are wonderful. Their brownie mix is out of this world. My kids love it. All you have to do is add water to it and throw it in the oven. That's better. That is much better. Much chickenier. That's good. Okay, so a teaspoon and a tablespoon. And we're going to turn that off. And then we're going to, I'm going to be brave. I'm just going to dump this cup of sour cream right in there. Stir it around. This is just going to add some richness to that sauce. And I like to use that country gravy mix. My mom used to use it to make chicken a la king, which isn't one of my favorite meals, but I have made it in the past. This is also a great base to use for a chicken pot pie, and this really is a glorified chicken pot pie. It's really like a pot pie, only with stuffing on the top. And you can add whatever you like. This sauce looks just about right. So what I'm going to do now is turn it off. I'm going to turn this one up because I need this one to boil to prepare my stuffing. In the meantime, I am going to open up my cans of chicken, finish off my stuffing, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I have, as you can see, I put both cans of chicken, including the broth that was in it, in the pan along with that entire 1 pound bag of mixed vegetables and one 13.25 ounce can of mushrooms. Now, you can use your own chicken, you can use canned vegetables, you can use fresh vegetables, you can do whatever you want. If you don't like peas, like I don't like peas, but I could not find the vegetable mixture I like, which is corn, carrots, and green beans. So, all we have to do now is assemble this completely. And here's our sauce. The one thing you did not see me do while I was gone was I added a teaspoon of poultry seasoning to this sauce. And let me tell you something, folks. This sauce is fantastic. All you have to do is ask Rick and pass the husband test. I'm afraid you don't think Rick can talk. I think all you think he is, he can grunt. He can talk. But anyway, just mix this up really well. And if it's too much sauce for you, cut it back a little. I like it this way. As it's cooking in the oven, it will not be covered. So make sure you put this on another baking dish. I have it on a baking sheet and then it's lined with a parchment paper. Now, next we have our prepared stuffing right here. And the only thing I'm going to do is don't try and dump this all on there at one time because it is not going to work. It will sink and you can't spread it. But you can do it this way and it will be beautiful. And then you can kind of just spread it out a little bit and it will make you happy. So let me go. I'm going to finish this little part of the dish and I'll be right back and show you what it looks like when it goes into the oven. Okay, here we are. Rick had to go take the trash up, so I'm going to show you what this looks like before we put it in the oven. As you can see, this is going to bake in the oven uncovered, and it's going to get all bubbly, and then that stuffing is going to get a nice crispy crust on it, and it is going to be like the stuffing that comes out of the end of the turkey when you have Thanksgiving and when you stuff the bird and it gets all crispity and crunchity and delicious. Okay. So I'm going to bake this in the oven. I'm going to put it in right now at 325. And when I get back from picking up Molly, we're going to fix you a plate. Because it's been a long day and I know you're hungry. So I'll be I won't be right back, but I'll be back soon. See ya. Okay, I've gone to pick up Molly, went back to the store, left this in the oven at 325 for about 40 minutes. And look at how beautiful it is. And what's left to do? Fix you a plate. So let's get busy and do that. Let me grab a spoon and I'll show you what it looks like on the inside, and it just smells wonderful. And we're going to dig on in here and just get us a nice big old spoonful of that. That looks wonderful. It smells wonderful, and I'll bet it tastes even wonderful. So bring this over here. Serve that with a little side of cranberry sauce. What more could you want? It's like Thanksgiving before Thanksgiving. Sissy wants everything. So I hope you try this. Oh, and there were a couple of things I did want to mention. Now, you saw me use the Shirley J chicken bouillon. Please use any kind of chicken bouillon you like. In fact, if you don't want to use chicken bouillon, make your stuffing and your gravy with chicken stock instead of plain water. That'll flavor it up really well. And remember that I added a teaspoon of poultry seasoning to the sauce along with the sour cream. And, you know, make it your own. Add some chipotle peppers. That would really be nice. And make it a little spicy and give it a little bit of a kick. So, I digress. I hope you try this, and I hope you enjoy it. So until next time,